Hello and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily M. Parr, and in today's video, I am going to be getting ready and I'm going to be sharing my best tips for manifesting your goals. So we are getting ready for April 2025 at the time that I film this, and I am going to start off by putting on my Olay Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15. This is my favorite moisturizer because I don't have to worry about putting sunscreen over top of it. And on a day like this where it's kind of gloomy and I'm mainly going to be indoors, I don't really want to go too crazy with the skincare in terms of a thick sunscreen. So for April, there's a lot of goals that I have in terms of content creation, business, teaching, things that I want to do with my body in terms of yoga and Pilates. I have goals in terms of finances. There's a lot of other goals that have been kind of looming in my head, but I haven't put any of them to paper. So my very first tip that I am going to share with you from past experiences of when I've been able to crush my goals is to put it down, to write it down. So, a little bit of background about me. In 2021, I published a book called Lighting the Way Through Manifestation. It's still on Amazon if you would like to go and check it out. I'm using the NYX brow glue. The stuff is really good if you don't want to get a brow lamination. It's really sticks and lays flat really well. So I wrote this book. It's a very simple guide, 7-step guide. And one of the very first things that I talk about is writing down your goals. And one of the reasons why I was so into manifestation at that time is that I was able to blow up my TikTok really quickly. Like within a couple months, I had 100,000 followers. There's also been a lot of other major things that I've manifested. I've manifested a private plane ride by myself when I thought I was going to be on a plane with a bunch of other people from one island to another in Costa Rica when I was doing my yoga teacher training in 2023. I've manifested receiving free trips. I have manifested a whole lot. This, by the way, is a the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is the best concealer. You can tell I use it. It's creamy, it's light, I love it. And I'm also going to put it on my lids too. So under eyes and on my lids. So the very first thing that I recommend doing is writing down your goals. Those are big things that some of them that I didn't have to write down, they were just feelings. So you're going to write down the feelings, the ideal feeling that you want to have for this month, and then all of the little tangible goals. So maybe the ideal feeling is that you want to feel free. And that was the feeling that I had when I was on that plane ride. Or traveling, same thing. I didn't have a specific place in mind, but I had an idea that I wanted to go and explore and be adventurous. So I set that intention and I would write that down. And then I get more specific with things that I knew I could take daily aligned action towards. So that's the next step, is taking daily aligned action. You're going to write it down and then you're going to write down a plan. So you're going to write down your goals and then you're going to write a plan on how you can feel those feelings on a daily basis, and B, the steps you're going to take, that daily aligned inspired action, even if it's just 1% towards your goal every single day. Okay, the next thing that I'm putting on my eyes is the e.l.f. I don't know which color palette this is. This is the lid popped off of it. You can tell I really use my stuff. This is Mad for Matte Nude Mood. I love e.l.f. I'm going to be using this brown color, light brown color here on my lid. So you're writing down your ideal feeling, you're writing down the steps that you're going to take on a daily basis towards those goals, and how you're going to feel those feelings on a daily basis. So let's say it's meditation. Well, the action plan there is that you're going to go into your Google Calendar and you're going to schedule in a daily meditation, or you're going to schedule in that daily movement practice. The next thing I'm going to use is this little fan brush with this color here. in the crease. And you really want to be scheduling these things if you're the kind of person who writes things down and then forgets about them. So use your phone, use your Google calendars, use your alerts, use your notes app. And I'm going to go in with this darker brown color on the lower lash line. And I'm also going to use this same color on the outer third of my eye too. So we talked about writing down. The next thing that you're going to do, in addition to your daily aligned inspired action plan that you're creating, is to really create the energy of trust. And that energy of trust is very, very key. Trusting in divine timing. And that's where affirmations have been really important for me in terms of manifesting things. I practice affirmations on an absolute daily basis, no matter what. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes. And if you're the kind of person who's like, well, I feel weird saying it out loud, you don't have to say it out loud. You can listen to an affirmations video. I have a few affirmations videos up on my channel here. And now I'm going to use the most important step, eyeliner. This is a MAC eyeliner, brush black, brush stroke, 24-hour liner. I'm going to use a little mirror. And go in like this. I usually start on the inner corner and then wing it out into a cat eye. And I have to focus when I do this. There's one. And now we do number 2 because we're lucky enough to have 2 eyes, thank God. I want a little thick there. But I'm going to smoke it out. So when you are practicing daily affirmations, you're rewiring your brain to start holding new beliefs. But in order to really see those beliefs become real, you also need to be doing daily release work. So whenever you have feelings that come up throughout the day that feel contradictory to those new beliefs, the beliefs that are in alignment with the person that you're becoming, that you want to become, you have to practice releasing them. So what I will do is I will think a contrary thought to what it is that I'm desiring and manifesting, and I will catch it. I will pause and catch it and notice it and observe it, and I will literally affirm over it. I am canceling, clearing, and deleting any thoughts that are not in alignment with the person that I am becoming. I'm canceling, clearing, and deleting any thoughts that are not in alignment with my highest path, as above, so below. And so it is. And I will do that over and over and over again. Okay, next up, Clinique High Impact Zero Gravity Mascara. This is really great if you have sensitive eyes. I used to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara for many years. It's really good, don't get me wrong. But they changed something in the formula for the waterproof version, and my eyes did not like that. So we've switched to Clinique, and I've been very happy with it. Let me get a little bit closer. I will be blending out the shadow and cleaning up in just a second. So I go in with this e.l.f. Perfect HD powder and a little powder brush. And I go all over the face, all over the T-zone. Right here. This is just a lighter makeup for today. And then I'm using the Quo blush stick in the color Ballet. This has been my go-to for blush. So yeah, that daily release work is extremely important when you want to align with the person that you are becoming. And I'm blending it out. This is a Real Techniques brush, I believe. It's so good. And then the other thing that you want to do in terms of release work is at the end of every single day, I will get in the shower and I will imagine from my head to my toes, washing away any negative energy, thoughts, feelings, any of that. And I am constantly praying all day long. That is very key. Constantly praying all day long, and everyone's prayer practice is going to look different, but I believe that that is the most essential part of manifesting your goals is co-creating it with the divine. So I will say, God, maybe that doesn't resonate with you. Maybe there's something a little bit more specific, but that's what it is for me. Okay, next step. This really amazing little lip balm that I got at TNT. Color Lip Cream Natural Aroma DHC. And I don't know exactly what the number or color name is, but it is like a berry lip balm that was, I swear it was like $12, and it feels like the Dior Lip Glow. How's that for a hack? How's that for a dupe? I'm gonna blend a little bit more, clean it up a little bit more. And that is almost everything in terms of makeup. So write it down, write down the intention, the ideal feeling, the goal, your daily action plan. Trust in divine timing. Take daily aligned, inspired action. Affirm over the things that you want to attract and catch those negative thoughts in action and redirect them, transmute them, clear them, cancel them, delete them. And that is really the best techniques. And again, I talk about this more in depth in my 7-step guide to manifestation. It's called Lighting the Way Through Manifestation. It's a very, very short little guide on Amazon in the link in my bio. So no matter what your goals are for April or whenever you're watching this, you have an easy guide that I have created for you that you must go and check out now in the link in my bio. It's called Lighting the Way Through Manifestation. It's 7 steps, really simple, and you can use that guide to help you manifest any goal. And then to take it a step further and to make sure that you have an action plan that you don't even have to really think about, I have also created the Empowered by Empar Wellness Program. This is my signature program where you can access on-demand yoga and Pilates videos, sleep and recovery guides, nutrition, body image, mindset, meditation and mindfulness, and affirmations and community support as well to help you stay on track with your wellness goals. Because the most important step in terms of manifesting whatever other goals you have is making sure that you feel really good in your body, that you feel empowered and you are taking care of yourself. So if you want to go and take your wellness to the next level and elevate, make sure to go and sign up in the link below to unlock 365 days of access. And I am so excited to welcome you to join that. So without further ado, let's seal off this makeup and move on to the rest of the day. And may all of your dreams and manifestations come true. And for more videos like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Stay golden.